So this week we are taking a look at the Santa Ana River Trail and learning to Pop Shuv-It. The Santa Ana River Trail is actually a pretty historical location. It goes through multiple counties, including Riverside County, Orange County, and even San Bernardino County, and kind of dumps you out right at the beach. It disconnects at a couple spots, but regardless, it's still a really fun bike trip for just the day. Pretty popular, pretty famous trail. I don't think we'll be traveling that entire way today, so let's check it out. Okay, so this week we are going to go to Santa Ana River Trail, and we're also going to learn how to Pop Shuv-It. Okay, so the trick with a Pop Shuv-It is actually pretty simple, actually. The real thing you kind of want to worry about, really just scooping that back foot and catching with the front foot, or just getting both feet on the board at the same time. It's a pretty simple trick, pretty straightforward. I would definitely recommend learning how to ollie first and rolling. It's also a pretty easy trick to just kind of learn on carpet. Actually, I would kind of recommend learning this on carpet first. One, get used to that scooping motion, and then two, also just get used to landing on the board and comfortable landing on the board, really. Really quick side note about the Pop Shuv-It, make sure you kind of put your back foot in a little bit of scooping spot. So I guess motion one, back foot scoop, motion two, front foot catch, and then replace back foot and try to roll away comfortably, basically. All right, we'll show you a couple. Alright, my hip kind of hurts. A little rusty. I just noticed there's a curb right here that somebody waxed up at some point. I was debating on skating these curbs, but the concrete's just really smooth. So a lot of it is really about your foot placement, I would say. You could do lazy ones like that. This is just a front side Pop Shuv-It. A little more advanced would be those, I guess, but don't worry about that until later. Also, this like really cool little two-stair right here. This is kind of fun. My hip is so toasted. I think it's just the way I slept on my head last night. Oh. Yeah, my hip is so like dusted and toasted right now. I don't know if I could really do too much, but just want to give a little trick tip on the Pop Shuv-It, I guess. But we'll be skating around. We'll be going through spots and stuff, so should be a fun day. Yeah, so the kind of big thing I'd say with Pop Shuv-Its is just getting comfortable. Your foot placement isn't as important as you would think it is. I would actually say just really being comfortable on your board is kind of the better way to go about it, truthfully. Just get used to landing on it. But yeah, once you start learning and getting comfortable with your Pop Shuv-Its, it's a really fun trick to like start doing onto stuff, off stuff, out of stuff. I feel like they kind of fell out of favor there for a minute in popular skateboarding, but they seem to be kind of back. I don't know. I've always loved a good Pop Shuv-It, but you'll also move on to doing nollie Pop Shuv-Its, backside Pop Shuv-Its, frontside Pop Shuv-Its, 360 Pop Shuv-Its, nollie 360 Pop Shuv-Its, and just getting used to those. But yeah, I thought I'd be able to get out here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. GoPro might get a little shocker. Whoa, 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 whew. That was a close call. That was kind of a close call. Okay, so just kind of cruising around right now. I actually got the GoPro mounted on my bike, so just getting clips here and there as I kind of ride along. But so far, this has been a pretty fun day. I probably look kind of weird right now. And multiple people have already honked at me just for having a GoPro on my bike. It's kind of funny. And we are also right next to this spot. So I figured I'd get a couple clips, just kind of hang out. And it's empty, so check it out. But it's also filled with these things. So that might be a little bit hard, but we'll see. Also just kind of thought this would be a nice little break from last week's content with the whole Scientology thing. Nice little bit of skating and a little bit of history of the Santa Ana River Trail. I kind of forget sometimes how rad this place is. Okay, so that was kind of a nice little detour. Today I'm riding the Aventon Level 1. I love this thing. Only complaint would be the brakes. It's really fast, really nice. Battery lasts a good long time. Heavy as heck. I haven't really ridden a bike in years, I feel like. So it's just a little new to me, I guess, you know? So far, so fun, you know what I mean? So, well, I found myself on a much more bicycle-friendly road. We just headed out from that little bowl in that park. I'll insert the name of it here. But I just can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry, it's live to me. Kind of moving this little journey. Yeah, I feel like the city of Santa Ana is actually kind of pretty bicycle friendly. It's actually really cool. There's lots of these little bike paths that kind of go through around all through like the downtown area, and they're whole little like little highways, they're little bicycle highways almost. But they're pretty cool. Oh, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a road trip. This might be fun though, but lots of sights to see, lots of fun along the way. I'm actually gonna have a good time. That place back there looked like it was straight out of Men in Black or something like that. It's just an accident back there. This is a pretty gnarly fender bender, it looked like. This is it. We've made it to the Santa Ana River Trail. It's actually kind of cool. There's a bunch of skate spots kind of around here. There's some like pretty cool ones. There's one like right next to me I'm gonna try to maybe hit up in a little bit. Or just kind of look around for some other ones that might be a little better. It is super windy. There's another dude skating down there or something.
It was recognized as an official designated national recreation trail in 1977. So it kind of makes sense why in the 1980s this place seemed to really sort of pop off the most, I guess you could say. Maybe you like and share this video enough, we can hopefully get this completed enough to maybe get this trail system completed, actually. So share this with everybody you know, and also get yourself a bike. Get yourself out there and have some fun. I think we'll make another video at some other point about why it's good to bike in your old age, as well why it's good to skateboard in your older age, and why your 30s and your 40s are kind of the best time to actually start bicycling, skateboarding, snowboarding, doing all those things that you think are kind of kid activities are actually the best activities that you can be doing to keep your body moving and healthy and in a state where, I guess, aging is starting to affect you, right? Yeah, just like me, I'm starting to feel the effects of aging, which is why I could make the argument that it is the best time for me to be skateboarding, to be bicycling, to be doing all this stuff.
Yeah, I think there was like a super popular spot here back in the day. But yeah, this little road right here, in theory, should take you all the way down to the beach. And we might try to get down to that like bottom part down there a little bit, but just to check it out. There's like a cool little bump to skate, it looks like. And I just kind of want to check that out.
It is super popular for bicycling, running, walking, inline skating, even skateboarding for this guy's situation. But yeah, you could literally travel all the way from inland cities to beach cities just from this one bike trail, or so they say. Basically, you're gonna easily get from inland cities to beach cities through alternate transportation. And you could actually even access the wildlife and regional parks, apparently through Santa Ana River Trail. It exists alongside one of Southern California's most major flood control systems. Basically, anytime there's a major flood, this area is gonna end up having all that water diverted to it. Luckily, it was pretty empty for me today, but we still saw a little bit of water. It was pretty fun though. So a lot of the biggest concerns of this area today is it's a pretty big hotspot for a lot of dehoused individuals, I guess you could call them. People will set up encampments and kind of stay here. So I guess a lot of the people in the cyclist communities call it the SART. SART just stands for Santa Ana River Trail. But yeah, so it's been super popular for cycling since around the 1980s. So there have been certain organizations like the Santa Ana Watershed Project Authority and the Wildlands Conservancy. They've spent decades promoting this location as well, trying to conserve it and just promote it for daily use. I would promote this for daily use. It's a very beautiful location, great for bicycling. Just literally get to see all of Southern California in just one road. I can't suggest that enough, how cool that is, basically. So there is a major long-term vision for this trail called the Crest to Crest Trail. It aims to connect Pacific Ocean all the way to the San Bernardino Mountains. When fully completed, the trail system is expected to exceed 100 miles. So basically, it's not fully connected to the San Bernardino Mountains yet, but it is getting there. So Native people have lived in this area and on this trail for what is believed to be thousands of years. You wouldn't be able to tell now because it's all covered up with concrete. Even if there was anything to kind of find from indigenous tribes from thousands of years ago, it's buried well under a lot of concrete now, and nobody's gonna see that.
Yeah, it is super duper rough. You're about to find out.
Frog when he courts and he did ride. King Kong, kissy cry me over.
My hip is so sore. I don't know why, it's just the way I slept on it. But yeah, pushing hurts. Kind of insane. I don't know if I can do that because my hip.
Oh my gosh. Landing anything on this is really hard. So anyway, I think that's going to conclude it for this week. So Santa Ana is definitely taking the right step forward as far as alternative transportation. I know a lot of people like myself are not necessarily excited to be driving a car all over the place and everywhere all the time. I definitely recommend you and anyone else that you know, get people outside, get people out there running, get people, stop cats from eating stuff. So thanks for watching. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed checking out the Santa Ana River Trail a little bit. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, and we will catch you next week.
Miss Mouse had suitors 3 or 4, King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry me, yo, and there they came right in the door.